They talking about it's no foul play. Man, I'll call horse crap on that. You know, I'm gonna take a page out of Donald Trump book. That's fake news. That's bull malarkey. Man, and yes, we about to talk about the black man that was hung from a damn tree at an HBCU, which is ran by a white man, by the way. Shocking. Delta State University. They're talking about it's no foul play. They calling it suicide. That shit is horse crap. That's bullshit. Man, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. Just like I didn't believe when they had this story right here, y'all. When they talked about the black man hanging from the tree in 2024 in North Carolina. Remember that story, y'all? And these are just other of our black brothers that was fucking hung. You know what I mean? 1920s. That ain't too long ago. This one, 2024. They wrote it a suicide. That's horse crap. Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The reason why with the Kiveon McGee, and I talked about this on this news channel, you feel me? The reason why I don't believe he hung himself was because he actually talked to his mom, and his mom was like, he said he sounded good, and then he had another conversation just before he went up missing and hung, and he sounded scared. Doc in the building, what's good, bro? Yeah, what that mean? That basically mean we covering shit up. That's what it mean. It mean no foul play mean we covering shit up. And I don't got the clip, but the person that said it's no foul play, and I know what play they trying to run. They sent out a black sheriff to be like, yeah, there's no foul play. This is a suicide. That's horse shit. All right. And I'm going to show y'all why, too. But before we get into that, though, you feel me? You know what I mean? This is another episode of the Seers Glare, you feel me? My fam sector, the audience, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, you feel me? The minuscule allies that we do have, y'all in the damn building, you feel me? Also, my mods, Brooke and Daryl, thank you so much. My producers, Reeland, Byron, Kiveon, thank you, you feel me? And everybody else that's in the fam sector of the game, you feel me? Shout out to Doc, you feel me? Me and him part of the new party crew, you feel me? We be the ones calling the coons out to their damn face. We'll tell a Sambo quickly to his damn face, stop talking that damn coonanese. All right? Dwayne in the building. What's up, brother? Man, shout out to Mia though, man. Mia cool as hell, but I feel what you were saying. She was like, God damn it, the damn George Floyd was a scumbag. And I'm like, I mean, I ain't gonna argue that. Nigga, you feel me? That wasn't really the point. We don't praise George Floyd. We just want that hunky cracker Derek Chauvin in jail for killing that man. And it wasn't fentanyl, which a certain person tried to push. Anyway, back to my fan sector, the audience. Y'all should be doing this loudly and proudly. You feel me? I should hear it through the computer screen. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Jesus Christ. That's what I'm talking about. Now the other sector, my audience. You suspected white supremacists. You feel me? You goddamn tethers that be holding the nuts of white zaddy. Who else in this sector, my audience? Oh, you hunkies. Y'all most definitely in this sector. All right? Coons, Sambos, and the rest of you imbeciles that's out there, y'all all could go EAD. All right? Now, with that being said, yeah, Doc said it. Derek Chauvin needs to be in jail because he killed George Floyd. It wasn't no fucking fentanyl. God damn. Y'all the same motherfuckers that think unicorns exist. Anyway, let's just hop right into this right now. And this is total horse shit. I'm telling y'all this right now. Okay? I know some is being out there that does not rule a suicide. I mean, it is ruled a suicide, but nah, I think that shit cap. They talk about no foul play. No, it seems like a lot of foul play because it seems eerily similar to this situation with Javion McGee. But let's read this over here, and then we got an article over here. You know what I mean? We're going to read through this too because, you know, I'm one of your news anchors out here that know how to read. And, you know, one of the podcasters out here that know how to read. Your favorite podcaster and news commentator, they don't know how to read, y'all. Yeah. Give them a book. They're going to look fucking stupid. The situation at Delta State University involves the death of a 21-year-old black student. The Matreon Trey Reed. I butchered that name. Trey Reed, man. RIP to this brother. He was a fly-ass brother, too. He had a couple pictures they show him. Bro had the bow tie. Looking fly as fuck, man. Whose body was found hanging from a tree on the campus in Mississippi. Authorities are investigating, but have stated there is no evidence of foul play or assault. And by the way, you feel me? Shout out to Doc. Doc said it, and I believe it. You feel me? Doc said they still hanging niggas out in Mississippi. I believe that shit. I think motherfuckers think now that we have cell phones that racism just went away. They like, oh, we got cell phones. Black men can sleep with white women. You feel me? Racism is gone. The black women can get with an Asian man. You feel me? Oh, we could work all under one building. Racism is dead. There's no more hanging. Bullshit. All right? Dwayne says, come on, I think George Floyd didn't deserve that. I don't think he deserved it either. But look it, what I'm saying, right? We should have asked that question. That's what we should have asked when we was on the panel. But I don't think Mia was saying what I won't speak for her. I don't know. But I don't think George Floyd deserved that shit. You feel me? No matter how much of some criminal activity he been doing. You don't say that shit about Al Capone. Anyway. And Doc says, man, every time they think they could get away with it. Facts. All right? But yeah, let's read some more. You feel me? The Bolivar County Coroner's preliminary examination found no signs of physical trauma, such as broken bones or injuries consistent with an attack. However, the case has sparked significant online speculation and concern given the state's history of racial violence. See, that's a real thing. Unlike political violence, you motherfuckers stop calling that shit political violence. It's white on white crime. Racial violence, real thing. Political violence made up. That's horse shit. That shit is white on white crime. You feel me? I don't see no black politician getting murked by a black person. Think about it. Anyway, the university had expressed mourning and is cooperating with investigators while supporting the student community and the family. Classes were canceled, and some events were postponed amid the investigation and visuals. The university president acknowledged, by the way, this university president, Lily White. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga looks British. Oh, but how a British man fucking running the HBCU? God damn. Ain't there said, meet our president. This nigga British, man. He ain't probably even born in the States. God damn. Anyway, meanwhile, some family members and relatives have expressed outrage and doubt about the official findings, alleging previous incidents of racial bias against the student and calling for transparency. There it goes. There it the fuck goes. There it the fuck goes. Right there. We just do a little bit of research. We ain't even got to read in between the fucking lines. The lines is telling us. The student faced incidents of racial bias. It says it right here. The Red expressed outrage and doubt about the official finding, alleging previous incidents of racial bias. Come on, man. If it quack like a duck, walk like a duck, why would I call it a fucking peacock? This shit quack, 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 quack. It's a damn duck. Man, and let me show y'all something. You feel me? You know what I mean? I had to look this shit up. You know what I mean? And shout out to the new party. I'm telling y'all, I be learning a lot of things. You feel me? And I'll be doing my Ricky Smiley research on the back end of shit. You feel me? And so then I was like, man, you know how many black people commit suicide per year over the past decade? And how many of them is, you know, from hanging from a tree compared to other forms of suicide? You feel me? And look, if this triggering for some people, I'm sorry, you feel me? But man, this is the type of news that we do on this network, you feel me? Hard hitting shit. All right. Now let's read some of the data. All right. It says Black or African American, Black American suicide rates increased from 5.5 per 100,000 in 2011 to 7.7 per 100,000 in 2020. All right. So basically, every 100,000 of us, 7 people commit suicide, right? Per fucking year. Okay. If y'all want the total numbers, it came out to around like almost 3,500. It was like 3,440 something. Round up the 40, it might be 30 or something like that. But that's the statistics, right? It says, you know, it's among adolescents and young adults. Okay. Black population have half the suicide death rate compared to non-Hispanic whites. Okay. The white folks. All right. Suicide is a significant cause of death among young black ages 10 to 24. All right. Regarding the method of hanging from a tree specifically as suicide, right? There are very few official statistics distinguishing hanging from a tree as a method separate from other types of hanging suicide. So they don't even got the fucking statistics of this shit, right? Whereas this type of suicide is like, you feel me? But we know, we see the numbers, right? And I just gave you the totality. So around 3,500, right? So now in summary, right? Black suicide rates have risen over the last decade. Deaths by hanging from a tree are very rare and controversial. There you go. It's fucking rare. Which makes me believe, right? We're doing rarity, right? That means out of 7, you feel me? We'll just round up. 8 black people that commit suicide out of the 100,000. Rare mean that 1 or fucking 2. And out of those, we have questions. Because then we were like, we don't know. Okay? With no clear statistical breakdown in official reports separating this method from other suicide methods. The majority of black suicides use various methods. Okay, I don't want to read the rest of this shit. It's basically telling you, though, this shit rare as hell. And when we have questions about it, we have the right to have questions about it because I don't know. You feel me? Like, you know, it's hard for me to believe that, you know, us black folks is going to choose that way to, like, self-delete. Hanging from a tree, knowing the history behind it and all that shit. Come on now. And Doc says, how HBCUs under attack for white-on-white crime? I don't fuck no. They getting bomb threats and shit. But, hey, at the end of the day, though, Doc, you feel me? If it did, would it still just be white-on-white crime? Because the president is white, I'm saying, bro. From this HBCU, the president white. So I wonder how many other HBCUs got white presidents. Like, god damn. Shit. But yeah, it was bomb threats for certain white-on-white crime activity. You know what I mean? But back to this though. Like I said, that's why we have questions. You feel me? Because like we doing the research, we're doing the Inspector Gadget research. We finding out like I don't know. But let's read this. A black student was found hanging from a tree. Police say no sign of foul play. That's horse crap. You know what? Man, that's cool. All right, this off ABC News. This is by Sophia Bates. You feel me? Start shouting out your when y'all be reading articles. Shout out to people that write it, man. Oh, and this from the Associated Press. Basically, what they're saying is the news came from the Associated Press. A lot of news companies do this. They take from the Associated Press and they just plow it onto their goddamn domain. It feels like to me that's kind of taking out the pocket of Associated Press, but what do I know? Jackson, Mississippi, police on Tuesday were investigating the death of a black college student found hanging from a tree on the campus of Delta State University. And y'all keep in the back of your mind, we just read and did that research where the family said that, it was some racial bias stuff going on with the student. Keep that in the back of the mind, okay? Oh, speaking of self-deletions, I'm telling y'all right now, if Tyler Robinson somehow mysteriously died, you feel me, through some self-deletion or some unknown circumstance, we know why. Now back to regular programming. All right, the stirring out online rumors that invoke the state's history of Jim Crow era racist violence, even as authorities said there is no initial evidence of a crime. The campus police chief said there are no signs of foul play in the death of a 21-year-old student whose body was discovered by a staff member earlier Monday near the campus pickleball courts. Delta State Police Chief Michael Peeler said there was also no evidence of an ongoing threat to students and faculty. He told reporters Monday the death investigation was being assisted by the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation as well as local police and sheriff's deputies. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, right on fucking cue. Goddamn, Ben Crump does not miss an opportunity, don't he? Good Lord. Announced today that he's been retained by the student's family. Oh, shit. I'm telling y'all, I don't lie. When Ben Crump be on the case, you feel me? We know he be race hustling, but damn it, when he on the case, usually when he on the case, he be on the shit, okay? And we trying to tell y'all, I don't think it's no foul play. I think it was the foulest of all type of plays. You feel me? That's like a motherfucker doing a layup and somebody clothesline him out the air. It's the foulest of all types of fucking plays. All right? Talk about no foul play. Man, we cannot accept vague conclusions when so many questions remain. Crump said in a statement, I stand with this family and I will lead a team of civil rights leaders and organizations in pursuing transparency and answers. Okay. Meanwhile, U.S. Representative Benny Thompson, a Mississippi Democrat, called for the FBI to investigate. The FBI has the tools and experience necessary to conduct a thorough, unbiased inquiry, and time is of the essence. Thomas said in a statement, okay, who is Representative Benny Thompson? Okay? Because she's Democrat, and she actually talked about we need some investigations, okay? Okay. This Benny Thompson, y'all. Bruh with the bean head. All right? But he out here. He's stomping. He's stomping right now. He like, hey, man, FBI, investigate. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Delta State said it planned a news conference Wednesday with state and local law enforcement agencies. Online rumors that the student was found with broken limbs were disputed by Bolivar County Coroner Randolph Seals Jr. in a statement cited by local news outlets. Yeah, they were saying bro had broken legs and shit like that. You feel me? But I guess that's been debunked. I mean, for now, like, remember they said that George Floyd died of fentanyl and shit? And they had the coroner say, yeah, he died of fentanyl. And then a private investigator had to come in and was like, well, actually, he died on because Derek Chauvin had his fucking knee on his neck for goddamn 10 minutes. So maybe, I don't know, at this point, we might need private and coroners for all these type of situations. I'm just saying. All right. Blah, 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 lottie-dottie. No, not suffer any lacerations, contusions, compound fractures, broken bones, or injuries consist with an assault. The coroner did not immediately return phone message. Okay. Okay, is this more we want to read? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, dotty-dotty. And say we can cooperate. Okay. Classes were canceled. Okay, located. Blah, blah, Arkansas state line. Okay, 42% black students. Let me see the Arkansas Delta the more than damn. That's numerous social medias about the case invoked a darker period in U.S. history when killings of black people almost exclusively at the hands of white and male vigilantes. With fucking no shit, Sherlock. What the fuck? We know that. Delta campus in Cleveland is located about 30. Okay, bloody, lottie, dotty. Okay. Man, what y'all think? Y'all think it was foul play? Y'all think it was no foul play? I personally think that there's foul play. I just gave y'all statistics. Now, I'm not saying, you know, that when black folks do end up doing suicide, that they don't do the tree thing. It's just hard for me to believe. And we just saw, like, it says it's rare. And it's like, nah. On the HBCU, it's too much. And coincidentally, when I would just say white on white crime in Utah. Like, what? Like, all these coincidences. God damn. Man. And look, I got a clip I want to play. I want to hear what this brother got to say right here. His perspective. And shout out to exposing racists and pedos on Twitter. He says, breaking. Black student found hanging from tree. Okay, we read this already. We read this in what you call it, okay? In Cleveland, Mississippi. All right. Now, let's listen to this brother right here.
Charlie Kirk situation right now. Let's go down to Mississippi. The name Trey Reed needs to ring all over the United States right now. One, that is my cousin. Two,
damn, it's his cousin.
This is the second incident that has occurred within the last 5 years at this campus. Delta State University has run in with me and their police. They tried to lock me up for no reason, and it didn't succeed in their favor. I went on a 9-month probation, and that's it. This year, just today, it was reported that my cousin was found hanging from a tree, and they trying to rule it as a suicide. Now, I just got off the phone with one of my cousins. She said she seen the reports, and it said that he was beaten and bruised. Both his arms were broken, and he had a broken leg. I'm gonna let y'all do the math. Now, this school has history for being racist. Even going all the way back to the 1980 situation that happened with the sit-in. I love to refer to that situation because that was one of the significant situations that happened with one of the black revolts that happened at this school. But still, I'm trying to be composed in this video, and I'm trying to keep it all together. But it's a lot of shit that happens on that campus that don't nobody do shit about. It was incidents before my big incident happened, and then I reported that nobody did nothing about. Somebody tried to report me for a hate crime, and they was the one being homophobic, transphobic, and being racist. And they was trying to lock me up until I had multiple people come out and speak against him. There was an incident that I reported that it was a group of white students in a white truck while I was a freshman. They yelled at me and my friends and called us a bunch of monkeys. Please do a deep dive on this. Please, 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 please do your research on this. Do not let them sweep nothing else under the rug. Enough is enough. It is 2025 and bullshit after bullshit after bullshit is still getting fed to us. Enough is enough. We gotta wrap it up.
And that's the family member, y'all. So who the fuck I'ma believe? The news that's saying certain horse shit, or the fucking family member that actually gone through the shit, talked about the school? You feel what I'm saying? They got the inside scoop on shit. Telling y'all, that's all I'm like, man, certain things. It's like how Donald Trump say, fake news. The news is fake. Yeah. So, y'all be the motherfucking judge. All right? And the jury. And the rest of the shit that's in fucking courtrooms and stuff like that. Phone lines has been open the whole time. Y'all could have called in whenever. 619-609-7383. Once again, number is 619-609-7383. You feel me? Before I play the next segments of the show, because I do got a couple things I want to show y'all, we are going to play the slapper of the day. Okay? Stage is open, too. If y'all want to come up on the stage, talk about this ordeal. You know what I mean? RP Trey Reed. Do y'all feel that it was a foul play that happened, or do y'all believe the law and all that other shit and there was no foul play? Yeah, Trump is a weird person. I ain't gonna disagree with that. Trump weird as hell, you feel me? But Harriet, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Yeah. But let's get into this slapper of the day. All right. And slapper of the day is coming from who I wanted to play? Oh yeah, some Vince Staples, okay? And we about to play from this album right here. Excuse me, y'all. Ramona Park Broke My Heart. I love this album. This album's a slapper right here, you feel me? Vince Staples actually got a couple albums that's be slapping. I'm gonna be playing more from Bird. But this song right here. You know what I mean? Produced by Mustard. Magic. Hold on. Let me put it in the chat for y'all. Woo! Can make it rain blue, honest, can you catch it? Somebody come through, gripping on my blaster. Tell the police I don't know what happened. If I give a fuck about the six, I'd always be broke. I never get to pull up in the bins with my nose. Growing up, we was close, so we hopped off that post with a gun, trying to blow, trying to kick down your phone. That's so news, spreading love now. Sick of police lights, sick of gun sounds. Niggas brand ain't up, so they come out. But it's handshakes, hugs when I come around. Wow, funny style. Hate to see a nigga smile. 100 miles and running through the house and moving mountains. Fuck who I was up and down with, gunning down shit, sitting in the ground, make so janky. Know them niggas down the street still hate me. Hope little baby know that she can't play me. Dumb hoe, love cost, but this game for you. Dumb hoe. Feeling like I'm floating to the ceiling, isn't magic. Baby, tell me why you disappearing, this is magic. I'll never tell him how I did it, it was magic. You imagine, me in the mattress. The way I stack it, I can make it rain blue, honest, can you catch it? Somebody come through, gripping on my plastic. Until the police, I don't know what happened. Yeah, that blood shit. That's the only thing I ever been in love with. So I hope you know we never gone public. Hands full, sarcasm, whole grudge. We thuggin', jumping out the backseat bus. Everybody we be beefing, we be saying that they leadership is serious and they don't get it. Y'all better be gigging out there. Yeah.
You ain't with it, nigga, with your first step. You just wanna be successful. You will never ever see me with my head low. Mama met my daddy, then they had me in the ghetto. Handed me at 38 and told me I was special. No. Then like I'm floating to the ceiling, is it magic? You tell me why you disappearing, is it magic? You never tell him how I did it, it was magic. Can you imagine? Money in the magic. The way I stack it, I can make it rain blue. Honest, can you catch it? If somebody going through, bumping on my blast it. Tell the police I don't know what happened. Feeling like I'm floating to the ceiling, is it magic? Baby, tell me why you disappearing, is it magic? I will never tell him how I did it, it was magic. Can you imagine? Money in the mattress, like the way I stack it. I can make it rain blue. Honest, can you catch it? If somebody going through, bumping on my blast it. Tell the police I don't know what happened. See, when you come from nothing, making it something, I call it money. But when you come from where we come from, I call that money. Leaving 2 niggas from different sides of the city to do something like this, I guess you call that magic. You're for Section 8. Welfare.
Does that feel good, y'all? This is, man, it's feel good music, man. It's fire right here, y'all.
Let me know what's magic to you. Yeah.
That was Magic by Ben Staples and Mustard. Off this fire-ass album, Ramona Park, broke my heart. Shout out to Vince Staples, man. Vince Staples, man, I've been listening to Vince Staples for a minute. You know what I mean? You know, when he was with the Tyler Creator crew and shit, goddamn the Loiter Squad and all that shit. Man, they used to go out all shows and all that. Man, shout out to Tyler Creator too and everybody else, man. That's, you know what I mean? That's part of that squad, man. They all did well for themselves too. Shout out to y'all. But phone lines are still open. 619-609-7383. If y'all want to talk about the Trey Reed situation. Is it foul play? Is it not? Was it suicide? Was it a lynching? Also, the stage is open if y'all want to come up on stage. Like, if it's your first time, no, you got to show your fucking face. If you already been up here before, though, you don't got to do that. But first time, you know what I mean? At least in the backstage, you got to show your face. All right? But with that being said, I told y'all I got other stuff I wanted to show y'all before we close the show out. First of all, did y'all see this documentary of this crazy white lady? God damn. Hey, man. Hey, white folks, you got to start going in on your own lineage and your own community, man. This lady catfished her own goddamn daughter. Fucked up her little, like, her best friend / boyfriend life. She was calling her daughter, you fat bitch. You don't like Jake like me. Jake got a big old D. I'm like, and mind you, her daughter was like 14, I think. 13 or 14. 13, there you go. They were both 13. This woman catfishing, sending stuff like that. That's pedophile treatment. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Goddamn. Nick Fuentes. Well, he you never know with this nigga. One day he Hispanic, next day he come on, man. Call out your community. Damn. Is Candace Owens gonna pick this up? Hell no. This white degeneracy. She don't never talk about that shit. God damn. What else I got for y'all? I got some stuff over here on Twitter land. And y'all see in the politics, they starting to get real spicy. And shout out to one of the greatest music historians out here, Dewan B. He tweets, Shouting war FBI's Cash Patel versus Adam Schiff. And I think this over the Epstein files, y'all.
Do you want the American people to believe that? Do you think they're stupid?
No. I think the American people believe the truth, that I'm not in the weeds on the everyday movements of
you're not in
inmates.
the weeds?
What I am doing is protecting this country, providing historic reforms, and combating the weaponization of intelligence by the likes of you. And we have countlessly proven you to be a liar in Russiagate, in January 6th. You are the biggest fraud to ever sit in the United States Senate. You are a disgrace to this institution and an utter coward.
I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised that you continue to lie from your perch and put on a show so you can go raise money for your charade. You are a political buffoon at best.
Political buffoon.
Think that the FBI is protecting this country and the state and citizens of California. We are doing historic reform. But all you care about is a child sex predator that was prosecuted by a prior administration, and the Obama Justice Department and the Biden Justice Department did squat. And what did President Trump do? Bring new charges courageously. And what have we done?
Chairman,
you said I'm the most transparent FBI director in history. 33,000 pages of information to you. I challenge you to say anything credibly to the truth. Go ahead and run to the cameras where you want to go next.
Damn. Well, damn. Crazy thing about it, though, somebody like Amara Gaines will see that tweet and still be like, it's the damn black on black crime in Chicago. God damn. It's like, what? Yeah, let them argue. I'm damn near like, you know what? Let them throw hands. Let them throw hands on their policies. How bad do you want it? Huh? I'm just saying. Little arguing didn't hurt nobody. I think that was over the Epstein files, y'all. But got one more thing I want to show y'all. You feel me? Y'all keep saying it's just some internet shit. And I'm telling y'all, and other people, you know what I mean, that's a part of the new black media, they've been telling y'all too, this just ain't no internet shit. That black American pride is fucking rising. All right? And Mela Kim, shout out to you, says black American first. And look what Floyd Mayweather said of just some internet shit.
We'll always stand with our people first, just like everybody else do, just like when we travel the world, and we go to Puerto Rico, don't stick with each other. Dominicans, they don't stick with each other. Japanese don't stick with each other, so I'm going to always stick with the black Americans first.
Oh, shit!
Stick with the black Americans first. Stick with the black Americans first.
Oh, I know what Tether like. No! Floyd Mayweather is part Nigerian. This nigga is Kenyan. You can see in the eyes. The eyes tell it all. Kenyan pride. You like, no, black American. And it's not just this internet shit, okay? I'm telling y'all. Man, we out here. Standing on our lineage. Man, more prominent figures, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. Floyd is one of the greatest boxers that ever put on a fucking pair of gloves. And see, you idiots out there going to start saying, but what about Muhammad Ali? And what about the first? I said one of the greatest boxers, damn it. Listen. I didn't say was the greatest boxer, one of the greatest boxers. I put Andre Ward up there too. Shout out to Andre Ward, you know what I mean? Coming from the town and shit too. Yeah. This is a couple people I put up there. One of the greatest boxers, you feel me? You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford up there. Shout out to Terrence Crawford too. showing some Black American pride. You feel me? And it's crazy that the man was getting booed in Vegas and he Black American until he started putting. And shout out to Canelo too. Canelo like one of the greatest fighters too. But Bud was putting a belt to ass, man. He was. God damn. Black American pride. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm telling you, Black American pride, we going nationwide, you feel me? Going nationwide. All right, we about to get out of here. I'm about to take a toke. I sound old as hell. A toke of the tree. I'm gonna take a toke of the tree, eat some Doritos. Probably I think Dewan B is live right now or some shit like that. You feel me? But yeah, phone lines are still open if y'all want to call in. Actually, fuck all that. You're gonna have to leave a voicemail. Phone lines is closing. 619-609-7383. I will play your voicemail on the next episode. Okay. With that being said, my fam sector of the audience, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. You feel me? My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, you feel me? The tiny minuscule allies that we do have. All right. My mods, Brooke and Daryl, thank you so much. My producers, Kiveon, Reeland, and Byron, I appreciate y'all. Everybody else that's in the chat, that's on the fan side of the game, appreciate y'all from Doc to Dwayne. You know what I mean? Y'all should have been doing this loudly and proudly. What I was saying. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Now the other second audience, shut the F up. I got some other shit I want to say. All right. I am the Shadow Band man. And, you know, the way to get around the Shadow Band, which y'all been doing, but I gotta remind y'all, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell. That's when you know I go live. Right? On either Twitter or YouTube. If you watching on the Twitter side of the game, hit your burr to repost. If you want to watch the replay, come over on the Tube side of the game. Kamal Johnson Network. If you watching on the Tube side of the game, hit that join button. Join the network. All right. With that being said, my final note is this. Man, RP to Trey Reed. I don't think that I personally don't think that shit was suicide. I think foul play happened. I listened to the family member. You heard what he had to say. You heard what he said his cousin said. And now they're saying like, on the news, sound real fishy. And we looked up. That shit is rare. That a black person hanged himself from a fucking tree. It don't. Nah. I personally think there's some fucking foul play. Just like it was foul play with that black man that was hung in North Carolina. They try to do the same scenario. Oh, suicide. Nothing to see here. Just all right. Now, Trey Reed, Cuzzo, that was on the clip. We not gonna sweep this under the rug, bruh. I'm not. You feel me? I'm not. I'll put it like that. You feel me? I will get these stories out there. I'll get that news out there. You feel me? To the best of my fucking ability. Cause we not sweeping shit like this under the rug. But we will sweep the hating sector of my audience under that dirty ass rug. You motherfuckers. You suspected white supremacists. You stink. You smell like spoiled ass mayonnaise. Y'all ever smell spoiled mayonnaise? I'm telling you right now, that shit, when I smelled it, my nose hairs inflamed. It ring. You see in the cartoons and the nose hair, literally fire came out my fucking nose. That shit stunk so bad. You tethers. Why you keep licking boots? You're pathetic. Who else? You Sambos and Coons. Y'all ain't about shit. Okay? And the rest of you goddamn crackers and imbeciles that's gonna be in my comments, y'all stay in my comments. One person was like, damn, you been around since 2005, bro? He's trying to clown. Was like, damn, you been around that long? And it's like, you stupid motherfucker. I said YouTube been around since 05 with your non-reading ass. Damn, see, this is why I read articles. I even read it for the slow motherfuckers in the hate section of my audience because they can't fucking read. Damn, all the reading literacy is low. LeVar Burton will be disappointed. Oh, damn. Most people took the rainbow and not the reading. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. If you get it, you get it. Oh, EAD hate section of my audience. And with that being said, I'm about to get out of here. I'm your favorite news anchor, your favorite broadcaster's favorite broadcaster. That shit wasn't foul play. I want to see more evidence come out of this because that shit was not fucking foul play. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Trey Reed at that HBCU Delta State supposedly committing suicide, hanging from a tree. Y'all let me know, all right? Y'all can put in the comments, you feel me? But I'm about to be out of here, y'all.